Season 2. I'm here with Tay Talks, Ziggy the Beast. I know it's a little late. We was handling some production stuff, but welcome y'all to the pre-show. And of course, before we kick off today's season finale, I need y'all to go to YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell, that ding dong, hit the bell, get notified when we go live, and definitely keep up with us and all the updates we'll have for y'all. Tay, Zig, how y'all doing today?
Tired.
Doing good, bro. I'm tired. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I'm,
But we pushing through though.
I'm kind of trying to understand like the time change. Just
The time change has torn me up. This morning when I woke up, first of all, we getting an extra hour of sleep, but I still feel like I'm not getting an extra hour of sleep. Like I feel like I'm going into a deep sleep when my alarm about to go off, and then I'm back up. I don't like it.
That sounds like everyday sleeping patterns for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't hear Zig. I can't hear you, Zig.
That's because he muted himself.
I'm muting myself. I'm doing something for Instagram.
No problem.
You know he TikTok famous now.
Yes. Congratulations on 1,000 followers.
Oh man, we hit 1100 on the TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I was just celebrating the 1K, and then I got hit with another hot 100. I was like, all right,
Hey.
The algorithm showing your boy some favor on TikTok. We're gonna keep it rolling. Definitely appreciate everybody that it's been a lot of reposting and everything on that. So we're gonna keep it moving. Hopefully the Instagram
started posting on TikTok lately. So
yeah. TikTok is good. If you hit that 1K, you can start going live. You can start getting donations and like subscribers and all that on there. So hit that 1K and it's like a whole nother side of TikTok open up. But what's up, Lala B?
But I don't know. Time change.
Anybody else feeling a time change? Because I know me and Ziggy not crazy.
No, I don't know. Like the only difference with me is just getting used to like by me working out outside. It just feels weird. Like 4:30, 5 o'clock, it start getting dark. I'm so used to it being light outside. I'm like, damn. But sleeping patterns, nah, not really. And to be honest with you, I really didn't even feel like I got an extra hour of sleep over the weekend. It just felt like it just.
I didn't either.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It felt like it bypassed. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just this week starting off kind of weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. Real bad. Literally.
Yeah, real bad. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta say real bad for that. But as y'all know, the Zig is not. He's not crazy. He's promoting on his phone, as y'all see. So let him do his thing. I'll follow my dude on TikTok and stuff like that. And but yeah, season finale tonight. I know a lot of people. This is gonna be an episode where we just gonna really pick each other's brain to ask y'all, the community. What was y'all favorite episode? What did we hash out this season? What did we take from this season? What did we gain? Like, I think I learned a lot this season. I ain't gonna lie to you. I learned a lot. Horoscopes for sure was probably one of the things I take away from.
That was your favorite episode so far, bro?
Actually, no.
Well, this season.
No, that was not my favorite episode.
Okay.
Favorite episode was shout out to.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it. I'm sorry. We'll get into it. All right, we got 1 more minute, then we'll start it up.
Yeah, man. Other than that,
yeah,
I see everybody working hard. Zig, Tay doing things. I got some things in the works. I think hibernation for the winter is gonna be something. It's gonna be hard work, and I ain't gonna be hibernating. I think we're gonna be working towards something nice and big. Got to. And I know Tay got her thing coming up soon. How is that?
Exhausting. 2 of them that I had to work on at one time. So I'm working.
We stay busy over there.
I was actually working on it today. Yeah. My latest one is about the flu shot. And I didn't even get the flu shot. So
neither.
Great.
I'm not.
Believe it or not, I haven't gotten
a
flu shot since I was pregnant, and before that, I've never received the flu shot because every time I actually take the flu shot, I actually get the flu. But if I don't take the flu shot, I don't get sick. So I've never tested positive for the flu.
I got the flu shot and the booster at the same time.
Oh, you was down and out, huh?
For like a day.
Yeah,
that's about.
But I was good after that.
I've never received the booster. I just got my 2 shots that I needed to go to Hawaii. That's it.
Okay.
And that's the only reason why I got it, because me and one of my friends, we was like, man, I hate not being able to go places. They're checking for COVID tests. We was like, look, let's just go get it. And I'm mad because I feel like at this point now, nobody can actually have no COVID shot. Unless you're going to a job and work in the medical field.
Right. But that was different times though. And you probably put money down, and you probably, I guess, when the world started opening back up slowly, you was like, shit, if people starting to travel, shit, I'm about to start traveling. So you had to do what you had to do. It was forcing people. You was going to take that shot one way or another. And that was one of the ways to get you to take the shot. But I'm not a fan of the flu shot. Like, I'm not taking no flu shot. Because I think the last time I took the flu shot, I had a migraine headache. I could barely stand up. And I think I was in bed for like 2 days.
Now they give you like they give you a piece of the virus that you're trying to get immune to and then your body gotta fight it off with the help of the antidote.
Yeah, that was one of the worst feelings ever, bro. Like, never again, bro. I got my booster shot and the 2 COVID shots, but that's about it, dude. That's about it.
So let's see. I think that is, I think we good. We good to go. We're on the runway. We can prepare for takeoff.
All right.
Let's go.
Hey, it's Tay from Let's Hash It Out podcast. The first place you come to hash things out every Tuesday at 7 p.m. No topic is off the table, and the audience is the biggest part of the show. Get ready for Let's Hash It Out podcast.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Ryder, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BC be streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, I'm campus smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
Yo. Welcome everybody to the season finale of Let's Hash It Out podcast, episode 10 of season 2. I am here with the first lady of the podcast, Tay Talks, and I'm here with the moderator, the production master, Ziggy the Beast. You already know who I am as writer of the show. And I'm glad to be here with y'all on this season finale, of course. And I can't be more happier to be here with y'all and to rehash out these topics and get to see what we learned from this season. How's everybody doing today on this Tuesday? Everybody good? Everybody was like, hey, I'm tired. Time change. So
yeah, dog.
Everybody doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm tired though. I'm like like I'm tired. Then I had to do the voting thing, and then that was a whole nother can of worms. But we here though.
Everybody voted today. Everybody today voted.
Mhm.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
You ain't got to smile, T. That's all right.
It's all right. But yeah, I mean, there are some things on the. I don't want to get too political with certain things, but I feel like the language of some of them things, they try to sneak some things in there. That just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The political game, I try to stay out of it. It's just
I do too, but
I have my reasons because I have a lot of family members that's in the political game, and I'd rather stay out of it.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying some of the things on them ballots, I was like,
oh yeah, they try to look. I hate that. It's not to be funny, but if you don't really,
they're just sneaking some stuff in with the language.
Right. If you don't really do your research and really read between the fine prints, as they like to say, yeah, you will be tricked into some things and voting for the wrong stuff. So yeah.
Big facts, Brittany.
Yeah.
What's up, Jono?
Yeah, he said, "Nah, hash that shit out. Nah, well, we're gonna hash out what we feel like we want to hash out."
So what's on the docket for the day, bro?
Oh man, so season finale, people. We're gonna kind of like reminisce through this whole season. I think it's been one of our, even though it's season 2, I think this season we really got an opportunity to learn about different aspects of life and learn about just different people's perspectives on marriages, relationships, just everything. What's up, moms? What's going on? But I kind of want to pick the brains of y'all and of course the community, and I want to know, what is something that you took away from this season? Like, I want to rehash out some things that I know Tay probably I want to go back and forth with Tay on a few things, and one of them was on.
Why must you always enjoy me and you going back and forth? Like, why we just can't be at peace?
We have to end the season off hashing things out. We can't just have things unresolved.
So
I hope the McDonald's thing is on this because
what I got to kind of help is I got like certain clips from episodes of the show throughout the season.
I knew he was
going to do that. I'm gonna just share my screen. I'm gonna just share my screen periodically from time to time throughout the episode, and then we're just gonna kind of like look over it and then just kind of like talk about it.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I knew he was gonna do that. Like, it's sad. I knew that.
You could pull up. Did you pull up to keep the clip of her reading? Like,
yeah. I ain't do my dog like that. I ain't gonna do Tay like that.
Okay.
She wasn't,
Oh, before we start, how was your?
Yeah, go ahead. While because I gotta refresh my page.
Yeah, for everybody that didn't know, I had an indictment. Somebody, the federal, the feds was supposed to be on me. Federal investigations.
So while y'all talk about that, I'm gonna refresh my browser so we can.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to investigation. I was under investigation. I'm trying to figure out how.
I forgot all about it. I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
I had so much going on. I forgot all about it. Season 3. Season 3, we're definitely gonna start the season with this.
I totally. Oh, so it's gonna take you about 2. Damn.
We got so many we have so many viewers on here. Ain't nobody to remind me. None.
Oh, yeah. So that's gonna be a long going investigation.
It is. Cool. I have nothing but time then.
I like that.
I got a whole week off in December too. Then I had time to just go.
Hey, good luck. I wish you the best of luck.
I'm gonna find your great grandmother by the time I'm done.
So I'm gonna start off first, Tay. For the viewers out there, one of my favorite episodes, if you don't mind, Zay.
When you starting first.
I'm sorry. If you want to, the floor is yours.
Go ahead. You just said you were starting now.
Hey, hold up, bro. People coming at me kind of rude today. Y'all all right? I mean,
I'm chilling.
Any other time, I automatically get the you could go. Now all of a sudden I can't go. Now all of a sudden you go first.
I'm sorry, but I understand the Saints got their ass whooped last night, but don't take that on me. Take that out on Dennis Allen. And
I didn't even watch. I went to sleep.
No shit. I'm pretty sure everybody turned that shit off at halftime.
I went to sleep. Before halftime. I was sleeping. I didn't need no negativity in my life last night. I wanted to go to sleep.
I understand, but I'll start first. One thing I would say that one of my favorite episodes, and like I said, shout out to the Gidgeries, was the episode when they came on and they described and talked about the benefits of marriage and the ups and downs of it, and pretty much saying that for people that's probably lost hope in marriages and probably figured out that marriages are not as what they seem to be to the public eye. I think they really informed us a lot that, with understanding, patience, especially they were a blended family, if I'm not mistaken, correct? So a blended family, and they had to find common ground to try to make their marriage work with working full-time jobs and, stuff like that. So I took away that, with the right person, the right mindset of understanding, communicating, and really trying to solve problems without the shouting and the negativity and the pettiness behind sometimes people like to put on trying to communicate. I think they really did a great job explaining the steps, or it doesn't work for everybody, but it might thing might work for me. Whatever they do works for them, but just the way that they talked about, you could sense the energy from them. You feel me? Like the energy they spoke about each other and how they broke down, how they solved each little situation problems. That was pretty much one of my favorite episodes.
So to piggyback on what S Rider says, I pulled up a clip from the Gidgeries for those like Keelan, our bro from school. He didn't catch the episode, so here's a clip. So in your free time, if you like the clip, you can go back on our channel and check it out. So here's a clip from the Gidgeries. This was season 2, episode 4.
And then in the afternoon, to be like, what are you doing? Where are you going? You want to go have, a drink, a meal, or whatever. And then it just kind of started being like, damn, this is some good energy. And then we made a decision that, we're going to be a couple through it, just out of our energy together. And we never had any issues at work as far as our production. And just being able to still be around each other and being able to conduct the business side of things. So to me, that was special because when I'm at work, I don't play about my work, man. I'm focused. I'm a sales manager, so I'm like focused on trying to get the bag. I'm about making those deals. I'm about making it happen. So if you're not in support of trying to do that, or if you're trying to detract from it, or you trying to slack,
you gotta go.
I ain't feeling it.
So that was a small clip from the Gidgeries. They were talking about how they met at work, and the discussion, I think, at that point of the podcast was if you could work with someone that you're in a relationship with, or could you find love at work? So that was a small snippet of that episode.
I don't know, like that's pretty much rare to me, Zig. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like a relationship, and that's pretty unique to say the least. Like,
yeah,
to be like married and you work at the same job, like, ooh, I'm not saying it's impossible because nothing is impossible. It's just
not impossible.
Impossible. You gotta excuse me. It's been a long day, but
he not tired, T.
Yeah, I'm not tired.
Exactly. I was about to say I couldn't get it out fast enough.
Yeah, no problem. I hear you, FBI. But
I would say for me, I don't date at work. Like dating at work is not my thing. Like if I work with you, I'm not gonna date you. Now I might date you after one of us start working here. That may be a possibility. But if I'm working with you, I don't want to date you. I just don't mix business and work.
I mean, it's nothing. I mean, like I said, it's nothing wrong with. Like I said, it's just you rarely like.
Look, see,
my whole lifetime. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I think in my lifetime of work, and I think I probably met like 2 couples that actually, that actually was married.
Oh, look, LC and Lala met at work, but they didn't work together long after that, though.
Right. Don't mix business and work. You mean love and work. I mean, sometimes if the person is, let's just say this.
Well, I'm gonna say this: you have to know yourself. Like I know I'm petty with a capital P. So like you get mad at me and we at work, and then we beefing at work. Like I'm not gonna drop the beef because we at work. No, we still beefing. Like it's still beef.
Oh no, yeah,
yes.
Nah, we can't do that.
So we can't.
Exactly. How you bringing that negativity towards what we make money at? Nah,
you brought it into us. Us, what we make money at is still the same thing. So to solve the issue, we don't work together.
What they say, you leave all that drama and negativity at the door before you clock in. You don't bring that to the workplace. Oh,
you should. Nah, but I just feel don't mix it. No, we mad. We not about to sit up here and play happy couple because we at work. No,
yes, because we gotta make money. Like no.
You do your job, I'm gonna do my job, and you still over there.
Right. And still want to beef when I'm on lunch break.
Petty with a capital P. What you want to eat for lunch? Nothing. I'm not hungry.
All right, facts. Don't go be hungry. I eat my damn double.
I will starve.
Hey, do your thing. Starve.
Right.
Then you got to hear about that at home. Oh no, nah. Definitely. Yeah, I don't think I'll do the work thing either. But nah.
Exactly.
Nah, I couldn't do it. But because you just petty. You doing that to be petty. No.
Yeah. Yes. No.
But why? Oh, you gotta bring all that drama.
E to the TTY. Yeah.
Not the rules for the petty.
Yeah, it's rules to petty. It's not just general petty. Like some stuff be too far. It's levels.
So what about you, Tay? Esrada said one of his favorite moments was episode 4. What about you, Tay?
My favorite episode was episode 6, hashing out intimacy and compatibility.
Okay.
Reason why is because, like I told y'all before, the word submissive it makes me gag. Like I just feel like it just meant like a woman literally just catering to a man. Like I have to fix dinner and put your food on a plate, sit it down and rub your back while you eat. Like that's in my mind, that's submissive. And then I also was like, I watched 50 Shades of Grey and they say submissive 50,000 times. And I'm like, that's just not going to work for me. But as we got to the episode and then we started discussing little things piece by piece by piece, then I realized I'm not going to say it's a totally different definition, but different ways they place it where it makes sense. Where it's, I would say, comfortable for me. Yeah. Yes. Gag.
The submissive. Don't take that as. See, when people hear that word, it's simply, what you mean? I gotta do everything you say? No.
Yeah, like that's pretty much.
That's not
pretty much. That's what in your mind. That's what you go to thinking.
No.
And I'm not saying that it's totally right.
No. It never was about being like I told you, a man could be submissive to his woman and a woman could be submissive to her man. It's just all about when, like I said, you have to find the right person. That's levels. Like you gotta really get to a certain level. Like it's just more about paying bills. Like a lot of women would tell you that, like, if a man is paying the bills and handling his business, that's gonna make her more submissive. Whether that's true or not, I can't speak for women. Every woman is different, whatever. But most women would tell you, like, that's one way to get them to be submissive. I mean, if you're handling your business as a man, doing what you have to do to provide and protect for your family, a woman is easily going to be submissive. Does that mean drop to her knees and roll out the red carpet for you and rose petals and all that? No, we're not talking about back in the days with these Egyptians and Greeks, and we're not talking about that.
Submissiveness, I definitely looked at it as slavery.
No,
like the comments say,
it's more about,
it was slavery. I didn't want to be a slave.
Right. It's more of a appreciation. That's how I look at it. Like if you built that trust up, yeah, you feel appreciated. So if somebody's doing something and they busting their ass, you got a man at home, he doing what he has to do, he taking care of you, the children. I'm just saying, everything. You don't think that your way of being submissive is just showing appreciation? Like if he comes home from a hard day.
Well, I would say this. You have to experience that to say what you would do. Never experienced it. Like never experienced dealing with a man that handles all business, no BS, like focus on.
Right.
what we doing and what we need to. Like, I've never dealt with a man like that, so I've never had to be submissive. Like, you don't be submissive to somebody who's not handling business or that's not focused on you and all you. So you don't be submissive.
But it's not slavery.
So I've never had it to do.
Right. But at some point when you get to that, when you get to that level, like you'll be, but you expect him to be submissive and buy the kid. Oh, here we go. But yeah, I mean, it's all about really just getting to that.
Please have that clip ready, because you know I'm shooting shots all over. I need 8-bit. Everybody else to be ready when I'm ready. That's it.
Hey, we can shoot that shot now if you got the clip.
All right, so no. We're gonna follow the course of plan, and then we're gonna. So I do have a clip from episode 6, season 2, and you know, which is one of Tay's favorite episodes of the season. And we're just watch a clip of it. For those that didn't see it, y'all can see what's going on. If you want to engage more into it, you can check it out on our channel. All right.
Vagina and they poop. The man
like the t-shirt cannon at the Pelicans game, dog. They just be
Hey, don't. I'm telling you. See, this is what I'm telling you, bro. Like that, just like this. I'm not a fan.
Oh man, that was funny.
This is me being personally like I'm not a fan of toys. I'm just saying, bro. Like putting it on something different. I'm just saying, bro. It's
ain't eating done.
Pineapple.
I don't even want to water at this point.
The pineapples don't knock it till you try. Put the pineapple rings around that vagina area. And I'm telling you, your woman will come back to you, man. I'm just saying, just try it out with y'all women. Trust me. If you know what you're doing,
I don't want a sticky bed. Like no matter how that goes,
you have to have a sticky bed. Put a towel in the bed. Put something. Damn, I gotta be in the bed. And I'm not with them toys. Man, you had to bring that up, bro. Wow, dude.
I love it here.
Please leave that in the past, bro. Damn, leave that alone.
That's what started it right there.
Man, that was crazy.
That was crazy. and Keelan is a chef, so he know, boy, you're gonna burn up as
look, man. You gotta sex up the love life with your woman, man.
I mean, we got 2 chefs in the house. We got T Dunn and our boy Keelan.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Say T, what happened to the while you're on here? Because you was part of this pettiness too, since you like to be petty with
oh Lord.
What's up with the investigation? I'm still trying to get.
I told you we didn't have time. That girl preparing for a new supper. We just been all over the place.
No. I'm not talking to Tay Talks. I ain't talking to T Dunn.
Oh,
we are one band, one sound.
She is one of the 3 that says that. So you got the FBI, I got the ATF, the DEA.
You can check my mom on here too.
I am under investigation from all these boroughs, dog. Like, man, it's I feel like Scarface, bro. Like, this is crazy. Man. I'm just waiting for the investigation to wrap up, and you know, is it? Guess when the investigation might wrap up? Season 3. That's probably next year. Oh man. I love being on bond. I must be out on bond, living my life in the Bahamas.
Hopefully, you send out a text message or 2 while you're out.
Yeah, I probably will. You know, if I hit this power. Matter of fact, people, did anybody hit that Powerball? Because I'm hearing somebody wanted in California. That
2.1 or whatever it was.
$1 billion. I know somebody won $1 million in Hammond, but I'm trying to figure out if somebody
in Hammond.
Yeah. Somebody won $1 million in
right
Hammond,
up the road.
Right. And then I think 2 other people, won 50,000. I don't know where, but it was somewhere in the state. Y'all figure that somebody won that. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, somebody probably was in the city, you know, got their ticket.
Right.
Flew back out.
I should have went to Hammond.
Yeah, but you got to get. I keep telling people, like in the city of New Orleans, as long as I've been playing the lotto, if you're gonna do quick picks, you have to go on the outskirts of the city. Baton Rouge, I hate to say it, Kenner, Hammond, even like Mississippi, if you out that way, you ain't getting no quick picks one in the city, bro. Like I have yet to see that. If it
I
is,
wish I could see the future and know what the numbers are, then come back and rack them up.
I think everybody be rich. Right.
Rack them up.
Zed,
Yes, sir.
What was one of your favorite episodes of the season, bro?
One that I like once again, I enjoy every episode, but one of the ones that stood out the most that I probably had the most fun on was episode 8 when we brought in Harley the Medium.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun. Also episode 7 when we talked about parenting. I like that topic. That was very intuitive topic and intuitive discussion. And also the one I think it was episode 2. We did hidden codes and standards. That was a good one as well. So let's see.
that
was a sleeper episode.
That one there is when I think what I was saying, the pillow talking. Man, hell no. I still stand on that. There's no way that I'm pillow talking what me and my brothers talk about and communicate in a group chat. Just like I wouldn't expect my woman to come back and tell me everything that her and her homegirls talked about. Ain't no damn way. You tripping. You still believe in pillow talking, T?
Yes, I do.
Wow. Why?
I do.
Why? Why do you feel like that's cool? Like you want to know about every single detail in our group chat? Why? Why you trying to
anything that you're gonna tell me? I want to know.
But what if
we're best friends? We're best friends. We should talk about everything.
But what if I'm reading something in the group chat that I have nothing to respond to? I'm just reading it.
Doesn't matter. We're best friends. We talk about everything.
Wow. You wild as hell. Ain't no damn way. Your relationship is not gonna last too long.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, shit, from what Harley's saying, it ain't gonna last long at all. But hey, still pushing.
Yeah, because they need you to revert back to somebody else to start your new journey, to flip the page, to start the new chapter. You feel me?
What?
Yeah. You love the pillow talk, T? You're right. I can pillow talk, but it won't be about that though. We can talk about poems. We could talk about how your day went. There's no such thing as unicorns because I don't consider myself a unicorn.
You are definitely a unicorn.
No, I'm not. I'm a liger. Okay. I'm a liger.
Sean, it's a
what?
You might not like the terminology, but it's a compliment she's giving.
Zig
exactly.
No, I'm a liger. Like I'm
what a lion and a
liger.
Zig know where I get that from. I'm a liger.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all what's crazy. Y'all know I told y'all I subscribe to Harley, right?
Yes.
She told me something last night, and I ain't gonna lie. Right before she told it to me, maybe like an hour before that, something happened. I'm like, I know you lying.
Would you like to share, or is that
absolutely not? No, absolutely not.
All right, cool.
No problem. You know,
no problem.
But I'm saying, like the stuff Harley be saying, I'm like, man, this can't be life. Like she do week reading, so yes. On a Monday she'll go through reading about. I said, man, this can't be life.
I would say it like this: when that episode really enlightened me to really start, like she just flipped my mind with the houses. See, I thought it was just signs and stuff like that. She was talking about houses. Like I'm like, hold up, we got houses that we gotta look into now with different lights. I want to know. Call you later. Oh wow.
I sent it to her.
But yeah.
So what I got is a clip from episode 2 of season 2, and then we're gonna have another clip of our episode with Harley the Medium.
All right, cool.
All right. So here we go.
So I guess I'll give you mine. Just one thing I feel like as a man, one code that I cannot go against as far as like the man code, the bro code, whatever. What's good, Justin? What's good, man?
Not you giving shout out.
Talking with your wife, girlfriend about what you and the homies be discussing. That's something that cannot go on, Zig. That's a code that cannot be broken. Pillow talk, and if you want to put it in whatever today's generation term.
Sean, everybody pillow talks. Everyone.
Oh, hell no. I am not gonna have a conversation with my brothers.
Sean.
Hold up. No.
Sean.
No. I don't care. Let me finish. You'll have the table later. And tell me that bullshit code.
I'm not gonna let you sit up here and tell me that you never pillow talk. I'm not gonna do it. That I'm not.
Hell no. Hell no. I would never discuss what me and my brothers talk about to my girlfriend or wife, especially what we talk about. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am definitely not telling you what we talk about to you. Hell no. Hell no. Come on, sip your water. Get your thirsty. Come on, get your thirst quenched or whatever. Drink it. Cause you in for this one. Come on. Give me a girl code. Let me listen to this shit. Come on. I'm ready. I gave you mine.
Most women in the right circles, you don't deal with the same men.
Oh, here we go with this
Most
shit.
friends, my friend group, we don't date the same men. Like, if you dealt with them, I'm not doubling back behind you. We don't double dip with the same men.
Y'all follow that code very well? No.
That was from episode 2.
I tried
hashing out standards and hidden codes.
Sean, I realized one thing, and one thing for sure. I be sick of your shit. The look of frustration on my face as I watched it, I was like, I knew he had to piss me off that episode. I knew it.
I really don't. I don't know. I'm just naturally.
You're great at it. I wouldn't call you funny.
I am. I'm naturally funny. I just say shit that makes people laugh just out the blue. Like, really. I mean, because you really irritated me with that. Yes, everybody pillow talks. Don't know everybody.
Everyone I know pillow talks.
Everybody that you know. Don't nobody. Oh, Tay, I'm pretty sure you. All right, let me see the people that I can think of in my head. You, Taylor, the other Taylor. Shout out to her, the one who did the wardrobe for us. Shout out to her. T, Dallas. Shout out to her. She know why. Shout out to her. And maybe your other friend. I'm pretty sure. And y'all got a group chat. Y'all be running it, talking, saying some shit in there. You really gonna go back?
Pictures, yes, we have it all.
All right. What? Hey, whatever floats your boat. I'm sorry. I stand on what I said in the after show.
I'm standing 10-toe down. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Oh, I said what I said. That's what
you stand on it. I respect it. I respect it.
I'm done with that. No respectable man is gonna come on here and say they pillow talk with their wife about what him and his homies talk about. No.
I'm not gonna verbally say, but that's not to say when they behind closed doors what they're doing don't do.
They don't. Trust me. I'll tell you like this. If they did, let's just say this, Tay. If they did, half of my homies would be single right now. I'm gonna just leave it at that. And I'm not even including Zach and Lyndon in this conversation. I am talking about my other partners that I know. If I was to talk and tell my woman about half of my partners would be single right now. So that's a lie. And I'm pretty sure the same thing. So if your homegirl told you a secret and she told you don't tell nobody, you still telling that secret? Because I think Zig actually brought that up in that episode too.
What's up? I'm sorry, bro. What you saying?
If your homegirl told you a secret in the group chat and it was not to be leaving out that group chat, you still telling your old man about it?
I might.
No, I don't want no mic.
I might. It just depends on what it is. If it's something that we both know about.
No.
Like I would say this in past situations. Let me say this in past situations, like people I've dated in the past, we gossip heavy because everybody who we knew it was connected. So we gossiped. Like I knew some stuff that honestly him and his boys probably supposed to take to the grave. And he was like, "Bro, I gotta tell you this," and I knew.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What type of time y'all on?
Yeah.
What type of time y'all on? These the
That was my-
2000 Vegas?
That was my best friend. We told each other, well, almost everything. But yeah.
Yeah, that's one. That exactly. That's what I'm about to say.
And here's the other clip from episode 8, Harley the Medium. If y'all haven't watched that episode, if y'all are interested in
if y'all
Zodiac,
haven't watched that episode, don't.
He about to blast. He about to put you on blast.
No. This is
actually he might put me on blast.
No,
he should. That's what he should put.
I'm not putting nobody on blast. There's just some informational. This is the informational section of the episode.
Sure it is.
From Harley the Medium. And if y'all are interested in learning about Zodiacs and everything, definitely shout out to Tay for setting this whole interview and whole episode up. Tay was technically the producer of that episode. Yes. And definitely shout out to her for this, but definitely check this episode and this clip out. There we go.
Your planet. Well, if you have a planet in a certain house, then it takes on that energy. Like, I use my chart. I have Venus in the second house, so my Venus only cares about stability and money. That's
like stuff
wants.
like this. Like
she's ruled by money. Even if like my Venus is in Gemini, so I'm very chatty. Again, I got a lot of Gemini in my chart. I'm very communicative, very talkative. However, it's in the second house, so it's going to take on the energy of Taurus because Taurus rules the second house. So my Venus is all about bread. It's all about money, stability.
Look at Tay soaking in all this information.
Even in relationships, that's what I'm looking for.
Sean looking. Look at Sean's face. Sean like
probably say I'm a gold digger.
What? But okay.
We were so lost.
Whatever. You know, like I'll wear it, because my Venus comes up in my second house. So
look at Sean.
That's kind of how you look at it. You see what house it's in. And the planet.
It was a great episode though, but look at Sean.
She talks about love, and she's sitting in the second house, so it's going to act kind of like a Venus and Taurus. I hope that explained it, Kay.
I'm definitely interested in houses. Like explain.
I was just about to say. I was like, what is a house?
So in astrology, if you have a chart, there's 12 houses. Now this doesn't usually change based off of the zodiac. I believe Vedic has 12 houses. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I believe Vedic, which is the Indian form of astrology, they have 12 houses. 12 sign has 12 houses, and 13 signs sidereal has 12 houses. And basically, these houses are ruled by certain planets. Like the first house was ruled by Aries, right? Because Aries.
That was a clip from episode.
Zig, I would love to see Sean's reading though. Again, in case I.
Oh no, I ain't pull up nobody's reading. No, I didn't want to.
I would love to. The people look at the comments.
Sean said no. You said no.
That's cool. If you pull my reading up, we gotta re-pull up Tays.
See, that's why I said I ain't touch it. As how how the teacher said if I gotta curve one person grade, I gotta curve all y'all grades. So no,
it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Right. You're like straight up. So if you want to rewatch that episode and find out our readings, just go back to episode 8.
It was right before the first hour. If y'all want to go back and watch it, their readings are right before the first hour, before the first intermission. There you go.
Play mines. Yeah, I think we did. She did do T's. I think
she asked for her year or something like that.
Yeah. And I think she did the year because she was explaining like each year was a horse and.
Well, the crazy thing is, and this is so funny. Like for the longest, I've been calling myself a Gemini, but since that episode, I've actually been doing research on signs and the 13 signs, and a lot of my personality is more a Taurus than a Gemini, which is crazy. Gemini traits. That's why I want to do my houses so I can kind of understand
Speaking XYZ, ABC. Shout out to Erica. You just missed the clip. What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. You just missed the clip that we had with y'all and Dwayne. We just posted that up in the earlier parts of the episode. But yeah, man, that's it. It opened my eyes. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what it reminds me of, though? And I haven't seen this movie in a long time. The Craft. If y'all remember that old time movie, it just
Sean, ain't nobody watched it.
If you a real movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was about horoscopes and different type of. See, I don't get you to figure that out because you're a 2000. I mean,
hey, Erica,
90s baby. I'm sorry, Tay. I thought you was a 2000 baby.
Definitely a 90s baby. 90s.
We just played y'all's clip a little bit earlier, Erica.
Oh man,
definitely appreciate it.
Now Zig gonna repeat the same thing you just said.
Because he was doing something.
My bad, I was,
Yeah. He was like editing your clips out, from the horoscope. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I want to bring up the McDonald's thing.
You want to argue with me so bad tonight? He want to argue.
I'm about to say, y'all really want me to pull that?
He want to argue with me so bad.
I really, because we didn't have a lot of people. We had a few people in the after show. So
we had a house full in the after show that night.
Well, we got everybody. This is live. So for people that didn't catch it, go ahead and play it. I'm not afraid to say what I said. If you can.
But the thing is, when we talked about it after the fact, your answer changed again. So I want you to see if you're gonna say what you're saying, stand on it. That's all I'm wondering.
Change. I think I said it. That was GOAT status. I know it was. I said what I said. I stand 10 toes down.
You did not stand 10 toes because you went back on what you said after we talked about it after that.
No, I did not. That's what you think.
Sean, me, you, and Zig, after everything, after the little red dot, orange dot in the corner, stop from saying live. You switched up your answer.
You have the evidence? If Zig has the evidence, pull it up.
You know we don't record. Really? Seriously.
If you have the answer, just like the investigation. I'm still waiting for the verdict of the investigation. So if you have the evidence and the receipts, pull it up.
Oh, Lord, I haven't had to do all this in a long time. I gave up my own.
Believe it or not, you brought it up though. You're the one that said bring up the McDonald's because you still got a full clip to shoot off. You brought it up. I did not bring this back up, but since you want to bring it up so bad, we can. And I want to see what the viewers are saying. And I'm going to still say the same thing. I stand 10 toes down. I said what I said. You feel me?
All right, y'all. So
look at him.
This was one of the. So I don't know if y'all have been watching. Some of y'all that listen to the show. We do this thing after every show. It's called a post show, where we just kind of pull back the curtain. We talk very casual. It's not part of the main podcast. It gets edited out when it gets uploaded to Apple Podcasts and everything like that, right? So we get ideas and we bounce ideas off of our audience and everything like that. So I brought up the idea of having bonus episodes and where we could talk about things that happen like during current events, such as the Draymond Green fighting Jordan Poole. You know, we just jump in here for like 30 minutes, which we did before, and we hash things out, such as the McDonald's incident where the baby daddy brought, and then I had said it just like that. And then I think Tay or somebody was like, what's your thoughts on that? And then it spiraled into a whole extra hash out discussion. So y'all want me to play the clip? I got the clip.
You can play a few clips. Play.
So I was gonna let it slide. Because this is an episode of reflection,
bro.
He want to argue. He wants to argue so bad. So let me give it to him real quick.
Zig, I tell you no lie. I did not even bring this up. She said, bring up the McDonald's thing so I have a full clip to shoot off at Sean. That's exactly what she said in the beginning of this show.
We're going to have the answer to that before the next season. We are going to do a preseason show.
Oh, the investigation? That's cool.
Okay, the clip. This is the Grudge episode. Bring back the love.
So
exactly. Like he wants to shoot fire.
Zig, I'll tell you this, real talk, right? You have one last opportunity to pull back. We don't have to show the people this.
We can show them. We can show them how we are on a regular basis. Yes, let's go.
Go ahead, show them. I really want to see people's opinion. Go ahead, do your thing.
All right. So here's the setup. This is why this podcast is goated. Boy. All right, so here's the setup. Y'all can see where it's a post-show discussion. Y'all see it right here. And here we go.
That type of fear. If that's all you're thinking about going into a relationship and marriage, then why just dive into it? Why you getting into a relationship if that's your thoughts?
I'm itching like
Instead
I'm
of
on
you just
something.
saying, look, I'm gonna try to get this person a shot. Whatever happened in the past, I learned from it. I know what signs to look for. I know what up. That's all I'm saying. or to anticipate.
What is wrong with that itching?
Pretty much saying, yeah, when you get married, you're getting cheated on. That's wild. That's wild. Yes, everyone is entitled to their opinions. Big facts. That's big facts.
Yeah, so kind of pivoting a little bit. I wanna all right, Val, I'll see you later, bro. What would be I wanted to get y'all's thoughts now that I got some of y'all here. I know some people left.
I'm still scratching.
What would be y'all thoughts if we did like extras throughout the week? Like if something viral or something that's like strong opinionated happened on like TikTok, I pull it up and we like hash out a quick topic throughout the week, like a 45, 50 minute, about an hour. Even if we can't get the full crew, one day it might be just S Rider or just Tay or just myself or two people. Like just like extra content. I'm just trying to think of ways to get y'all more content. Would y'all be interested in something like that?
I'm all about if there's something that's going on right then and there that has to be talked about. You can't get to a computer right away, or you can't do all that. Instagram Live is our best friend. We can always tag and we can always chat it up with the community though.
No, I'm talking about get on here.
Also save it too.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm just saying, Jose, if something, if
I need to get on
in terms of just creating extra content for the channel,
happened too many times. I'm sorry. There's not a great answer. If you are getting child support and you're getting enough, I just said $2,000 from each of your baby daddies. $2,000. That's $6,000. You mean to tell me you didn't fill up that and half the time you're getting food stamps. You mean to tell me you not filling up that house with food?
And I don't even get food stamps.
All the children can eat.
But that doesn't matter. You're bringing McDonald's to the house for one child, and
like,
there's more than one child in the house.
Right. I'll answer this then.
All right, so hold on. First off, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, dog. Just let me
I got a great response for this.
First off, kids should be eating McDonald's. The shit nasty, is unhealthy. It don't biodegrade. Now you got it, bro.
I don't go to McDonald's and just get fries. Like I love McDonald's fries.
I'm trying to lighten the mood because I see the tension getting a little. Kids shouldn't be eating it.
A large. That's me when I go to McDonald's fries.
If my child was with my baby mama and she said your child wants McDonald's, and I know you got house in that food in that house. You got food in the house for the other children.
So you are everything else that you're saying is irrelevant.
I know you're not going to get me to pivot off of that. I'm sorry. Especially if you get child support. If you get
what does child support have to do with anything?
Because that's the meaning of child support.
Okay, if you're not on child support, you don't pay child support, then what? You don't pay child support, then what? But if you don't pay child support, then what?
You getting child support from the other kids, right? That's not mine.
So you're saying right? You're not gonna buy this child McDonald's. Is what you're saying.
You're getting child support from the other children's baby daddies, right?
Look, they're getting heat. I'm trying to lighten the mood a little bit, but they standing 10 toes down. Look at strong.
I'm talking about the woman.
No, I'm that woman. I'm putting myself in this woman's shoes. I'm this woman now. I'm this woman. Ted's this woman. I'm the woman. I got 2 kids. You my baby daddy. You call me and say, hey, I'm bringing this. I'm bringing my boy something to eat and my boy only. I'm gonna be like, so you're not bringing my other son something to eat? No, that's not mine. You get child support. What? No, absolutely not. $5 to $10 extra is gonna truly get this other child something to eat. That's not gonna make or break the bank. Come on now.
It's not gonna hurt me, and I'm gonna tell you this: it's not gonna hurt me. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to get put in that position because once again, it's gonna go from McDonald's to school shoes to I need this done, I need that done. Well, hold up, what a fucking other baby daddy at? That's not my child. That's not my responsibility.
I feel my pressure is rising.
Huh?
All right, that was a little bit.
Yeah, because that goes on and on and on and on for about an hour.
Because they was going on like a minute.
That actually went on for a whole hour.
Yeah.
People, I would let Tay go first. Like, if she has something to say, I will explain myself. But I'll let Tay have the floor first if she wants to.
Well, you know what? I'll let you explain yourself. I can it all up.
all I was saying was the reason why I said what I was saying to you, because I actually know a few of my homeboys, right? I kept on bringing up the child support thing, and I kept on bringing up the multiple baby daddies, right? Only because matter of fact, I got a partner of mine, right? And he has a baby mama who has like, I think she has like two. She has two baby daddies, right? And he was frustrated because he would be like, well, damn, like my child, every time I give you the child support, my child's still looking raggedy. My child still doesn't have the shoes or the clothes that I thought my money, child support.
Let me pause you. There's always two sides to the story. So we don't know if what part is accurate, what's really true. And giving $50 to $100 in child support, right. That ain't support.
That's cool. And let me tell you this. I have the receipts. So that's why I'm telling you this story, because he showed me the receipts. And I've actually
Oh, you saying your personal friend. I'm thinking we talking about.
No, that's what I should say. One of my partners, he has a baby mama who has two. I think it's one or two, but I think it's one. He was paying her child support. Granted, she got food stamps. She got an extra $2,000 from the other baby daddy. Plus, he was paying $1,000. So that's $3,000 right there a month.
What she found these baby daddies at? Shit, I'm lacking.
But what I was saying is, though, he felt like shit every time he buys stuff for his kid, or the money's supposed to go to his kid, is not being spent on him, or it's not being spent on things that he needs. I did say if my baby mama, I had a child with her or whatever like that, and she had other children for other men, I did stand on that. I actually said that. And a lot of people criticized me for that. It was like, well, Sean, how you just bring food for just one child and not everybody? I said what I said. But I also did say this, and this is what Taylor was referring to when she said, Sean, you piggybacked and changed your mind. I said, no. I said if I was dating a woman, right, I didn't have any children with her, and she had children, then that's different. That's what I said.
So this is my question. So now this sounds even worse. This sounds even worse now. Saying this, if you're dating a woman, these kids ain't yours, then you will buy the kids food, but you're not gonna buy your own child and their sibling food. That's what you're saying?
I will buy my kid food, but I wouldn't buy
no. So you wouldn't buy your child's sibling food, but you're gonna buy a girlfriend that these kids are nowhere connected to. You want to buy all her kids' food, is what you're saying.
If they wanted food, yeah, that's exactly what I said. Wow. Yeah.
I don't even have anything to say today.
I know you don't, because and guess what, Zig? This is the Krilla part. Once again, right? It don't stop at food, though. It's going.
Are we talking? Are we talking? People are married or dating?
But what I'm saying is, at this point now, you're adding more to the story. Now you're trying to build a case behind it.
No, it's not.
One time, Brian.
Go ahead. I got an answer for it. Because you mean to tell me every baby mama in this world is perfect?
That's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you're saying.
But I can tell you this. All I can speak on.
Go ahead.
Let me say this. All I can speak on is something I would do. If my child is with his parent and his other parent has another child with them, and Titan called me and say, "Hey, mom, drop me off at McDonald's." The first thing I'm gonna say is, "Okay, well, is it you by yourself, or do you have somebody there with you?" Oh, I have my sister, my brother, whoever. Okay, well, what do they want? Myself, I can't speak for nobody else and how their situation, their mind is set up. But I'm gonna bring both of those kids something to eat. I'm not gonna just drop something off to my child and not feed the other child. Once again, that's me. How everybody operates and how everybody else look at it is different.
Okay, that's all I was saying. But there's been cases, which I've been trying to explain to you. It's not me building a case. It literally happens. They expect you to pick up the slack. I'm talking from a form of me being single, and you talking in the form of me being a baby daddy. I mean, that's just me. That's just how I look at it. Because maybe I'm saying that because maybe if I already kind of knew. Let me just say that. Let me say it like that. Maybe if I'm talking in a situation where I know that my child support is not going directly to my child, how I know it should be going, then yeah, maybe I'm speaking in that terms thing, where I know that a situation is going left, and I'll be like, all right, I gotta, we're not doing this. So maybe you're all right. I'll give you that. Maybe I'm just speaking out of a situation that could occur. So how does that sound? I'm gonna just say it like that.
Well, I say for me, I'm not gonna look at what can come. I handle situations as they come about, but I'm not gonna deprive another child that's with my child and bring my child something and they don't buy something for that child as well. Me speaking, like I said, I can't tell you what nobody else gonna do, but to me as a parent, that seems like the right thing to do. Because I feel like if my child is there and that another parent bring their child something to eat, I expect them, and everybody operates different, but I would hope that they are mature enough and have enough sense to say, okay, well, what does Titan eat? Let me bring Titan something to eat too. And that goes up regardless of how I feel about the other parent or how the other parent feels about me. I'm still not going to not get that child something because of anything or however anything went. I'm just not.
Well, that's pretty much what Earl. That's how I'm going about it, bro. Like I said, trust me, the type of person I am, anybody can testify to this. I'm pretty much the type of person that whether I got a child with this woman or not, I normally look out pretty much damn near always looking out for children and buying stuff. Maybe I was putting myself in a situation of bitterness and pettiness. I would say that.
Zig, ring the motherfucking bell.
Yeah.
Ring the bell, please.
Ding, ding.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
Y'all actually hashing stuff out?
Yeah, I mean, I actually got the truth from him. He's speaking from a bitter place versus just generally the topic.
I can't speak on something that I've never experienced. I can't
speak on something that I never experienced either, but I can tell you in a
situation
where it's two kids, right. I'm going to feed both kids.
But at the end of the day, though, it's kind of like, it's not, I'd rather get some, explanation from somebody that actually deals with it. But I actually experienced as far as like with my homeboy, when he brought the situation to me and he was on some shit like, man, like, that's foul. Like, what's she doing with all this money? And say like, let's just say for instance, right? He would say like, he'll buy food or he'll do whatever for the household. But the other baby daddy that she had wouldn't do that, or they would try to mess over his kid. See, I'm looking at it from the perspective that he told me about his baby mama. You feel me? So it's kind of like, I was like, damn, that's fucked up on some shit. And that's why I said he will give her the child support. Now, when it came to his child, if he needed it, then he would be like, yeah, I'm gonna go far and beyond for my kid. But as far as you, as the baby mama, you got your money. But that's because she's not holding up her end of the bargain. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But he just feels like, damn.
I'm gonna say this. Peter just said a female wouldn't do that if her baby daddy had other kids in the house. I just said I would do it. I just said I would do it. So we can't say I just said I would do it. I'm a baby mama. Baby mama is me. I'm a baby mama. I would do it. I would not buy another child something if I'm bringing my child something, whether it's a toy, a drink, or anything.
Kimmy said, my son has two brothers, always getting them something racks up. They have parents to step in. I will pay for mine.
Oh, she's saying like always getting them something. Run
what
something.
She's
yeah,
saying
I got
is
you. It's expensive.
That gets expensive. And everybody's situation is different. But I can say for me, I will not. I am not going to bring my child something and know that another child is there and still don't do for that other child as well. And if that's the case, I'm not gonna bring something to mind where another child looking and be like, well, dang, you know, his mama brought him. I'm not gonna do that. Because what we don't realize is that causes issues with kids in the long run. We looking at it as ourselves. Like, I ain't never been nowhere with my siblings. And keep in mind, my daddy before me have 5 children with somebody else. They all have the same mom and daddy. I'm the only odd man out. I've never been with them or with my daddy and their mama brought them something but didn't bring me something, or my mama brought me something and didn't bring, and it's 5 of them. So my thing is, like I say, and whatever everybody's financial situation is different. But what I'm saying is, for me, if I can't afford to do for all of them, I'm not gonna just single mine out and do something for them. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not. It wasn't done to me, and I'm not gonna do it to them.
Yeah. Different situations, different kind of situations, and different perspectives on it. So,
right,
yeah, that's what I'm at with it. I'm done talking about it, though.
Me too. I mean, honestly, I've only thing about this I wanted you to admit was that you were speaking from a bitter place, and you've done that. So I wanted.
That's cool, but at the same time, I want people to understand. You have to understand, like, you're speaking from your perspective,
right?
And you can also look at it from the perspective of. So you look at that video, right, and you see him bringing McDonald's just for the child. We looking at it on the surface up. What backstory, unless the baby mama posted videos of, you know, their relationship and how it's going, what was the backleading, you know, what is the under the surface type stuff? How is their relationship? Is it something that she's neglecting to say that you know what I'm saying? You posting that on social media, we looking at it and it's like, oh man, he wrong for that. But what if he just doing that to be bitter because she probably doing something bitter back to him or petty?
But
you know
I'm gonna say this. Regardless of one person or 2 people being petty, at some point somebody got to be an adult for the child.
Don't worry.
And that's just where I'm at. At some point, regardless of how petty situations can get, like, I can speak for myself. Y'all know my situation firsthand. As petty as my child and his dad can get, when it comes to what's best for Titan, we do what's best for Titan. Everybody put their pride aside. Everybody, whatever personal, I like you today, you might like me today. We don't get along, we don't see eye to eye. But when it comes out, we're gonna do what's best for him, regardless of how we feel personally. It's probably some things that I did that kill his dad's pride inside. Vice versa, it's probably some things his dad did with him, around him, that killed my pride inside. But still, as a mother, I had to put my pride aside and everything I had with how I really felt to do what was best, or what I felt like was best for Titan.
Right. If your kid is in another household, you would do what you can to make them feel special. Sometimes that is not equal to other siblings. I just sent my son $1,000. I'm not sending money for his siblings.
Well, that's different. It's your situation is a little bit different because you have a child that's not in your household. They're in somebody else's household. So that situation is a little different. Sending your child money for things that they need to help support that other parent and things that they may want, that's totally different than going to the house and you showing up with a McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A bag, and you don't have anything for other children. Like, I feel like now we're bringing this to a whole nother level of expenses. We're talking about a simple thing as far as you're dropping food off to your child, and are you dropping food off to their other siblings as well, or you're just dropping food off to your child? We're not going to go too far to make it a situation bigger than what it is. I can't tell you I'm going to send $1,000 to my child and then $1,000 to all of his siblings. Now, I'm not telling you that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, no, just this subject and this topic right here, we're not going to stretch it any further than what it is. You have a child. Your child can even live in your household and their other parent have them for the weekend. And they call you, oh, my daddy stepped out, but hey, can you bring me some McDonald's? To me, the right parent thing to do is, well, who are you, by yourself, or do you have another child with you, or whatever? If they say, yeah, it's me, my sister, and my brother, okay, well, tell me what everybody want, and I'm gonna go drop it off to y'all. That's just me. That's me as a parent. Now I'm not saying if I buy my son some $200 Jordans that I'm about to go buy everybody and their mama son a Jordan too, that whoever had a child with. Absolutely not. But I'm not gonna say that I buy my child a pair of Jordans and I'm not gonna buy another sibling a pair of Jordans. I'm not gonna say that I'm not either. But what I'm saying is just in this instance right now, if I get a call from Titan saying, "Hey, I want McDonald's," I'm gonna ask what those other children said, and then I'm moving on from there. And it's just that simple. Yeah, food. Simple. Something simple like food. Yeah, I'm not saying buy everybody in the house an Xbox. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. And you better not let them break your Xbox. You know, that's how it's parenting.
Yeah. It doesn't work like that, but yeah, I got you.
Right. You get it. You got it.
But yeah, that's where I stand at with it. That's all I was saying. See, when I was explaining this stuff, I wanted people to understand from I was speaking from I guess from the outside looking in. Mm-hmm. This is not a personal. This is not me saying, "Oh," but anybody that knows me, like if you really know who I am, and if you, whether I'm cool with you or not, or whatever, if we cool, and I know you got children, that's just me. I'll be like on some shit, man. Like if you was that, you know, whatever woman I was to be with or whatever like that, children or whatever, like even though it's different, but at the end of the day, whether you or any of my friends that got children, I'll be like, hey, you know, if I'm coming over to a party, you invite me to a party, right? So I just say, right?
We're not talking about invites to a party because you didn't come. So
yeah, but I got invited to my birthday party, right?
Oh, okay. That's why we going with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully you show up there.
I mean, me and Titan share the same birthday, so why not? But
hopefully you show up.
Well, I'm just saying, like for instance, right? If I was to show up, hey everybody, how you doing? And hey, Tay, hey, you know, hey moms, what's going on? How y'all doing? Happy birthday, Titan. And you gonna look at me like, you came to the party, whatever. I know you're not looking for that, but the human being thing will be, this is a birthday party. Like, I'm not coming nowhere empty-handed. I don't care.
Oh, I was wondering where you was going with this. My mind ain't even think a gift.
Because people, you gotta think about that. Like people notice that shit. Trust me. And when somebody
was crazy. No, let me tell you what's crazy. Last year at Titan's party, I can't tell you that I paid attention to who actually bought what. I can't. Right. I really didn't. We had so much going on and so many people. Like for me, and I'll be honest with you, my focus is just getting everybody together to celebrate. I don't care what you bring. I don't care what you don't bring. I enjoy the joy of having my family and friends in one building together, just enjoying each other and celebrating. Like it's not, for me, it's not about the gift. Like I spend more money on a party than anybody. Even if everybody bought $1 million gifts, it probably still wouldn't amount to the money that I spent on the party.
Right.
But it's my joy of getting everybody together.
I'm about to just say that sometimes the biggest thing is not the gifts, is just having the family come together, even though it's a celebration of somebody's birthday or whatever. It's just having everybody come together. But I'm just speaking in general for people that really know me. And for people that got children, like I always feel like I got to, if Zig was to say, man, come over and watch the fight with the family. Well, I'll be like, man, what can I bring? A box of chicken or cold drinks? What you drink, Bill? What you know, whatever. Like I'm just that type of person. And if you got a child and birthday, I try my best to try to at least get a gift card or some form of gift to try to show my, you know, hey, there you go, happy birthday. You know, I'm not perfect. No, none of us is. Yeah. Some of us might be like, look, happy birthday, and maybe I got you later on down the road or whatever like that. But yeah, like I said, I was speaking from the outside looking in.
Mm-hmm. You know, we always talk about support. I had an auntie that almost went off on me the other day because I told her she didn't have to buy a Titan birthday.
I seen you tweet
like granted, when I do something from my child, it's the best of the best. Like I'm not settling for anything less because nothing less will settle for me. Like my birthday parties were grand at 1, 2, 3. The red carpet was out. Like that's the type of family that I have. That's how they do. So for Titan, it's the same thing. Now I would say my auntie almost went. She really wanted to go off on me because I was like, "Hey, just send me half of the money for the cake. You don't have to send me the whole thing." She was about to go 0 to 100, and I was like, "You know what? Whatever you want to do, just do it. Like I don't want to argue. It's fine." But that just goes to show you, like some people really love and support you. Like it's from the heart. Like some people you ain't gotta ask for it. It's there. Like we always I would say every so many episodes, I find us going back to the subject of support. But like people, they support. They definitely support.
Yeah, some people get offended if you deny them giving gifts because that's their love language. That's their way of showing support.
Exactly.
So they feel slighted if you say, nah, I don't need it. So like, well, I'm not good enough. That might be how they take it. You might not mean nothing by it, but I learned, you know, through the years that, you know, some people, if they really want to give, just let them give and just show your appreciation.
I'm telling you now, moms, be careful what you're asking for. Peter is a DJ, but be careful what you ask for. You saying bring the Henny bottle. He will bring it. And he going to bring the turntables. He going to bring all that. He going to make the party turn up. Be careful what you ask for. But I think that's something else that I guess in season 3, I don't think we talked about it. I don't think we talked about it this season. Y'all can, recollect my mind. But love language, did we?
We did not. We did not. And I had that on my list. I had that on my list.
I don't want to get too much into it, but
don't say nothing about it. Don't say nothing about it.
I just say love language is going to be saved for another topic this season.
Oh, so Zig started another one. Okay.
Yeah. So,
another one.
Yeah, you did start another one, Zig. There you go. But I will also say, like, episode 1, the cheating aspect, bro. And the cheating aspect is just, I look at it now, it's just, I'm not a big component of it, dog. Number one, it's too much work. It's unnecessary at times. But like Tay says, it's temptation every single day you wake up. But I always preach this. And I know I keep saying it, but you have to keep saying this type of stuff because I think people don't understand it. Like, it's just like, oh, if they cheat, then I'm gonna cheat back. Or instead of just leaving. I feel like I can't just go ahead and just cheat on somebody. If I feel like we can't resolve whatever issues or we can't come to a point, I actually had a conversation with a coworker about that. And he actually asked me, he was like, so Tay, he asked me this. And Zig, you could probably relate to this because you're married. He's married, and he was actually saying, I think him and his old lady been together total. I think they've been married for 5 years, but they've been together for 13 years. I don't know. But he was thinking to himself, and he actually took a step back and was like, I want to rekindle and make my wife feel special again. Like, I want to rekindle what we had in the beginning. So he was trying to ask, like, how do you go about that? And I said, you gotta, number one, you have to sit down and you got to listen to your woman and not be observant. That's number one. Listen to what she's talking about. But in order for you to try to rekindle that flame, kind of got to go back and think about the things that y'all used to do, like the small things. A lot of women will appreciate this, but picnics. When you tell a woman that's going to picnic, most of them be like, really? That's what we doing? First date? Right or wrong, T? I'm just saying. Not
I would say for me, and I'm just be honest, I'm not a date you type of girl. Like on dates, I feel like it's very awkward and weird. Like I get nervous. Like I be sweating. I hate dates. I hate surprises. I hate anything that does not require me.
You hate surprises?
To just be regular. I hate surprises. Do not surprise me. Do not surprise me. Don't do it.
Wow, that's crazy. But in other words, like he was saying, they, of course, married couples, relationship, people that's in relationships. He was just like, yeah, I had to take your advice, Sean, and just like listen to what she said. Like he actually sat down with his wife and he said, we got to have a conversation straight up. He let her talk and get everything off her chest as far as like what's not being done. Like, let's talk. He was telling me everything she was saying to him, and he said everything. And he said, to be honest with you, in the past couple of weeks, it's made their marriage elevate more.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Not to get in their personal business, which we don't know who they are anyway, but give me some things give me like a quick little snippet of some things that she felt like was missing or wanted to be different or change.
So like I said, it's nothing real personal. It's just like maybe enough time, like more time as a family. You know what I'm saying? Because where I work at, trust me, just like y'all work, you work pretty much a 60 to 70 hour work week. Friday you get off, Saturday your body, you want to do stuff, but your body just not allowing you to do it, and you're tired. So I guess one of her issues that he told me was time, just refreshing the relationship, the marriage. Try to get back to doing some of the things that they used to do. Y'all probably started out in the marriage taking regular trips, probably every other month or however you do things. That had to come to a halt because certain things just start getting in the way. Something as simple as time, from what he told me. And I guess from his perspective was just let me, I got you, but let me be me at times. Like, let me feel that peace at times. Like, it seems like if I'm not doing this, you're on my case. Or if I'm not right, if I'm work 12, 14 hours, and I got to come home and fix something at the house, maybe I can't do it today. Maybe I can do it tomorrow. But you on my case, knowing that I worked a 14-hour day shift, but you're on my case about getting this thing done that's probably not even that important right now. You know what I'm saying? The communication, though, they had to get back to a point. What I liked about what he was telling me about his marriage with his wife was they sat down and talked. Like, they talked. They just didn't keep on being petty and be like, yeah, I'm pissed off at you. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to talk. Storm out and all this other shit. They sat down. They communicated. They both came to each other and said, what can I improve on? What can we do to stop having this scale tip and have it stay steady and come together and find some kind of common ground? You feel me? So at the end of the day, with the cheating part, I'm not with the cheat. I like that episode though, because we really got into detail about, just in general, like how cheating can really just ruin not only a relationship, but it can really ruin something really special that you have with somebody. And I'm a firm believer of, why would you mess something up that you work so hard to, you can't find, there's people out here that was meant to be in your life, right? And you do something stupid as cheating, and now they out your life for good. And sometimes that could be a good thing, and sometimes that can bring a person's life completely down. Can't speak for everybody, but sometimes that's the way that the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't cheat. I don't believe in cheating. I really don't. I'm not a firm believer. If I have an issue and I feel like we can't resolve whatever issues we got going on, or we can't find any common ground, best bet, all right, look, maybe we just go our separate ways. Maybe we just need time apart. But that cheating, that to me is a cop-out. That's just like suicide. You know what I'm saying? That was one of our other topics we talked about. Mental health. I understand that suicide is a very serious topic, and I'm not really trying to, I know I'm changing subjects, but it's a cop-out. There's stuff out here that you can do, but people have to be willing to step up and help people out when they really need that help. Don't let something bad happen to them and then be like, oh, I wish I would have done this at early. It's just, yeah. There was a lot of good topics this season, to you. Like, that's one of the few episodes I like. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing about this season, I think we got to know a lot about, I think we opened up a little bit more. I don't know about, but I think we opened up a little bit more the emotional side, and just in general letting people into our lives a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think this season was it was deep, and we really got a chance to really communicate and open up to not only each other, but the community as well. So that was one of my
And then just to further hammer the point home that you brought up, bro, I got a clip from season 2, episode 1. Just to show the people that might have missed it, they can check it out and check out a clip. This was also, fun fact for those that are watching, this was the first episode that we're on this new platform with the chat screen that y'all see. So this was a lot of new implementation with this episode. So just kind of some background on episode 1. So episode 1 was a lot of moving pieces to get this episode to come to fruition.
Mm-hmm. Now that what Brittany said, I just feel like you don't have to give your body up. I'm just saying, let's just say you out and you see your woman out with another dude and he touching her. Oh man, nah, that'll hurt. I mean, don't get me wrong, the sex part will hurt too. You be like, man.
And the body count don't matter. We in a generation where body counts don't matter. Body counts don't matter. I can count on my hand multiple men I know that have more than 100 sex partners.
Lord.
Easy. Shout out.
Oh, Lord.
Shout out to
100.
But I'm just saying, like, we're not gonna make it a sex thing to say
them boys
men
horny.
are not like this and women are like this, and because a woman has sex with a man and whether it's for get back or her own sexual pleasure, that something is wrong with it. No, because then we can also say that a man should have sex with one girl and one girl at a time, and guess what? If he's done with that girl, then guess what? He go get tested and then he's still having sex with another girl. That's not how that works. A man will have sex with you today and then have sex with somebody else the next day or a couple days after and then double back, and guess what? Not all y'all mixing around. That's what it is.
Tay came with the heat. That was episode 1. So yeah, Brittany, you was in there. Shout out to you for actively chatting that episode. Definitely appreciate it. I don't know if y'all see in the chat, so that's why I brought the
background music. I like the music.
I took it out. I didn't know how people felt about it, so I mean, that's just
it was a little jingle vibe. It was a little jingle vibe.
Mellow.
We got to.
I bet. I got you. Hold on, I could change that right now.
But we gotta have it a little lower. Like it was a little loud.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I could do that. But I don't know if y'all see the link in chat. If y'all want to jump in and ask Tay and Ezra a question or a topic they want to rapidly hash out for a quick second, y'all want to welcome to jump in. We have 30 minutes left on the show, so we're dedicating this time to you guys. If y'all want to jump in and just talk or get a shout out in or anything like that, let us know. And click that link, jump in, say your piece, and yeah. So that's right. You got anything else for the people, bro? Well,
yeah, I got a question since we was on the Powerball thing. Hey, would you cheat on your significant other for $1 million?
Absolutely. I'll cheat multiple times.
Really? Just
wow.
Like $1 million?
You really would cheat?
It'd be like, go ahead, do what you gotta do, love.
Wow.
You know what we could do? We can make a multi-billion-dollar company.
Who giving you that million? He didn't say Powerball.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I can't tell you who gave you $1 million.
Somebody be like, oh, so I'm giving you $1 million, then I gotta,
Wow, so just like that.
Wow, she went
just like that. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, that's very interesting. Wow.
$1 million?
Right. So Zig, is a man responsible for paying for his women's friends, to go out, as far as like if they go to brunch?
Mm-hmm.
So like they go to brunch.
Yeah.
Say, oh, such and such and such is gone. Yeah, can you pay for it?
Mm-hmm.
But how would you feel about that? Because I know
I've done that before, but not. It's not like every time she go out, I'm not doing it. But I've done it before.
Right.
Like I've rented out these little, what they call these little places. You sip and paint.
Sip and paint. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I rented it out and I grabbed like some of my coworkers that Dominique was cool with. Lala, she's in chat. 8-Bit's wife, Mara. They all went and just sipped and paint for a few hours. Like,
right.
There you go. Or sometimes they'll get the nails done. Like, here you go, girls' night out. Here, go.
Right.
Well,
But like, not every time, but no.
I have a friend who, like, this guy who she's dating, like, he'll be like, you and Taylor go to brunch. Or, like, if we all together, like, I never have to pick up my wallet for anything. Like, it gets to the point where I stop ordering stuff because he'll be like, nah, T, I can't let you pay for it. And I'd be like, dog, let me pay for it. Like, it's okay. I'll pay for it. He refused to let me pay. Like, if we all together, he's not going to let me pay. I can't pay for nothing. Got some men that's like that.
No, it's no issue with it, but I'm just saying, like you said, if your man was out with like 3 of your homegirls and he didn't really want to go to brunch, but he was like, yeah, I'll just go, to.
That's pretty much what it was. Yeah, like, yeah, go ahead.
But let's just say, all right, the bill come and your friends probably looking like, I'm not saying you have friends like that, but in hypothetically terms, if they was to look like, yeah, he gonna take care of the tab. Like, hold up, I'll pay for my wife. I'm not about to.
Oh.
No, I don't think it's like that. I don't think anybody is like that.
I get the notion that I'm paying for it before we even set the whole thing up.
Right. Now don't get it twisted. I have no issue with that, but you got some like that's just like if I go to the bar or a lounge with my wife and maybe 3 of her friends and they be like, hey man, you think you get us a drink? Now I might do that. I might do that, and I still buy a brunch too. But
I would say this: it also falls into the line of people that you date. Like sometimes you might date a woman and feel like, nah, if me and my girls go out, like, and you with us or whatever, you need to send us money to X, Y, and Z. Or you have some women that feel like that. So my thing is, if you're dating a woman like that, you have to hold up to the standard of what your woman likes, what her standards are.
Right. All right.
So that's how you pick them.
Right, exactly. All right. Zig, I'll start with Tay first.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in a relationship. What is one turn off for you for a man? Like, what's the turn off for you? Just for the total.
Too much affection. I don't like too much affection. Like at some point, it's like it's aggravating, it's clingy. Like, nah, I don't want to do that all day, every day.
All right.
Like sometimes I just want to be normal, regular people that just chill. Like I don't want to be booed up.
Like LMA. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got you. For me, I'll answer this question. For a woman, one of my turn-offs for a woman is lack of conversation. I'm not with that. Hey, how you doing? Fine. How your day was? Good.
One-word answers, dry conversation.
All right, bet. Like conversation. That's one of my turn-offs for a woman. Like that's All right, Tig. If there was one,
hold on, I ain't get the answer.
Oh, go ahead, Zig. I didn't know you wanted that.
Nah, a turn off for me would be just like someone that don't show appreciation, holding the door open for her, opening a car door for her. You're just like, oh yeah, you supposed to do that. Okay, yeah, but I could still get a thank you, please. Paying for dinner, taking you out to eat. Hey man, I really appreciate. Like that's all. Like a lot of men be wanting is just some appreciation.
All I can think about Zig doing is he opened the door for a woman. Don't think, man. Look, get your ass.
Like, come on now. Hold on now.
So,
oh wait, hold up. We got somebody that wants to come in and hash things out with y'all.
Snap.
we have our first guest. Well, first call-in guest of season 2. We have Lala B. Lala, welcome to Hash It Out Podcast. You are now live with Ezra, Tate Talks, and Ziggy the Beast. What's good?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, Lala?
Chilling.
What's going on? How you doing? You got anything you want to hash out with Ezra and Tate? You got anything you want to bring up?
Steak, I guess just from Sean and Tay, to give your significant other the time to be alone and do what they gotta do like girls. Like how important you think that is to also make sure they have their time and their space, because you don't want to be smothering or whatnot.
So I think what Lala was asking, you were kind of breaking up a little bit. Lala, is how would y'all manage not smothering your significant other versus spending time with them, like the happy medium? Am I paraphrasing correctly, Lala?
Yeah, that's what I got from you too.
Okay.
I would say for me, in the beginning, any situation seems like it's a smotherer situation. Like you're trying to get to know each other. You want to talk all day. You want to text all day because you're trying to learn a person. But I think usually once you get to a certain point, it's kind of like you understand the space that's necessary. You understand, hey, you can go in this room and watch TV. I can go in that room. Or, hey, I'm going out tonight. You watch the kids, or vice versa. Then I think once you get to a certain point, you find your balance where it's kind of like natural. You spend mostly Monday through Friday, for those of us who work those hours, at home with your family. So on the weekends and different things like that, yes, y'all can have family time, but then also, even if it's once or twice a month, just have that time to yourself where it's not necessarily about family or relationship. It's about self-care, just getting you together.
Important.
Yeah, I think it's very important. Like, I think that's more of like an observant thing. Like, that's one of the observant things you have to notice. Like, self-care, whether it's just your woman might want to read a book, or you might want to, us men play the game, or just be like, look, I just want to watch football or whatever, or go play ball with the fellas or whatever like that. It's a balance, but it's also, once again, like Tay said, it's a communication thing. And it's an understanding thing. If you get with a woman and she likes to go out maybe twice out of the 7 days with our homegirls, maybe that's something she does to try to refresh and refocus her mind process or whatever like that. I'm cool with that. Like, just like I might say, well, shit, I'm going to the bar, have a beer or two with the fellas, and that's it. As long as it's a respectable thing, you know what I'm saying? I would never be like,
the bar with the fellas may be a problem.
The what?
The bar with the fellas may be a problem. We talked about temptation and alcohol, and it don't even sound right.
And they don't make
it. But once again, you control that. You got to have the discipline and know what you got at home. That's up to you whether you want to ruin that. So not everybody has self-discipline. So
just like we trust them to go out and have girls' night, you gotta trust the guys to have guys' night and go to the pool hall.
That's true.
We trust you. Have y'all shit out a little bit and wear your little tight dresses or whatever, sexy, because you're gonna try to dress sexy, right? So you're gonna go out and you're gonna be wanting to dance and twerk and all this other stuff. So
I do no such thing.
Peter told you to stop it, Sean.
Say it again. Did you say
I do no such thing.
Okay. I hope you deleted your stories off Instagram. Okay, bet.
Not the
yeah. So Lala, I'll ask you the same question I asked for Zig and Tay right quick. What is one turn off that you have for men? Like, I know you're married, but what is a turn off from your perspective?
Probably very, very tedious, but can't stand a man who don't want to put lotion on their feet. I can't stand ashy feet. That's my thing.
Ashy feet.
Oh, Lord.
Get out the shower. Know what?
I am joking.
Not the crusty toes.
Oh man.
Let me tell y'all what's crazy. I don't wear lotion.
Huh?
I don't wear lotion.
Not to be lotion, but that
it'd be cocoa butter or something. She putting something on her skin.
cocoa butter.
What you just take? What you do?
I don't own lotion at all.
You got cocoa butter or something, though, or aloe.
You could strike a match on me.
Yeah, I strike a match. Oh,
like if I'm going somewhere, I have to. If I'm at somebody else's house, or I go in my mama room and get a little quick 1-2. But as far as like, I really don't use lotion. Like, I don't use lotion.
So I never heard.
And if I'm going somewhere special, I might put like an oil on, like a thick oil. I can look a little shiny.
Gotcha.
Have your skin shining, huh? Why you
I
want
be
your
ashy outside of that.
why you want your skin shining? Why you want that? Why you want your skin shining while you out?
I mean, I'm ashy every other day, so I can look like something once every blue moon, huh?
No. We can't. If we as men can't wear our gray sweatpants in the winter, then you can't do that. No, you're not doing that.
Why do y'all need to wear gray sweatpants?
It's cold outside.
Okay, shrimps.
Shrimps.
Wow. So Tay really just don't want y'all to embarrass yourselves. That's what it is.
I don't.
That's Zig. That's just like we don't want them to embarrass themselves when they put on sundresses and they ain't got no wiggle to them. So
because I ain't got it, so I don't wear. I agree with that. I ain't got no wiggle, so I don't wear them. I agree. I definitely agree.
So Lala, while we got you, for those that don't know, y'all are in the a lot of us are in the New Orleans region. Lala is the business owner of Reboot Massage LLC out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Here is her Instagram page. She's it's very new business. It's like it was like a few months old. So if y'all don't mind, y'all go and show Reboot Massage LLC some love over on Instagram. You see her. She has she even has some things she did with her husband LC, and she does some not experiments, but she does some what's the word? She's showing us what she does with her massages. She also explains the different massages, gives us some education.
I definitely need an appointment. My shoulders, my back, I be going through some stuff.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Get the booking.
Oh yeah, book now. Hit that.
Yeah.
Hit that.
Yeah, she even explains the benefits of getting a massage. One is to reduce tension, another is to increase flexibility, another is to reduce blood pressure. And she's also sporting a Hash It Out podcast shirt, showing some love. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, definitely shout out to Lala. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, definitely appreciate you showing love to the show and everything. So you know, it goes both ways, Lala. We appreciate you. You know, you're a young business owner out here doing it. Yeah, no problem at all. And and before you go, just tell us a little bit about your business. I know, like, I can try to explain it, but you could do it a little bit, you know, way better than what I can.
So, Massage LLC, I'm based out of New Orleans. I actually do it out my home in like the guest room area. Different types of massage, from Swedish to deep tissue. So if you're somebody who's pregnant, they need a massage. So women who are expecting, and I do a little massages as well. I just did an event, a pop-up event at LA, where we did the walk out of darkness, who had committed suicide, and free massages just to give back, and all the to the proceeds for the events. So it's pretty cool. Just trying, and massages is just really good. Like overall, body, it increases your, like, reduces your blood pressure. If you suffer from anxiety, and massages are good for all of that good stuff. So tight muscles, your shoulders are tight. You know, that's good to create blood flow, because the reason why your muscles are tight, blood flow going to that area. So it needs to be worked. It's different type of massage. It's like whatever you looking for. Sport Thai massage, shiatsu massage, focusing on like prenatal and more of like anybody who work out or pregnant with it.
All right.
But I also do the Swedish massage as well.
And the last follow-up question I have is, how can we sign up for a you know, where do we go to sign up for a session with you?
So our page, Reboot Massage LLC, and it'll take you straight to the different types of offer. You just prompt you from there. Follow-up questions like the.
Okay. Cool.
So
All right.
appreciate y'all once again for having me.
No.
Always love with you guys. And sure, I'm ready for next season already.
Yeah. Next season gonna be here sooner than you think. It will.
Definitely appreciate it, Lala. Yep, it's gonna go by fast. And also, if y'all seen it on our page, y'all saw Sean hitting those shots. That was over by Lala and LC House. So definitely shout out to Lala, always supporting.
Sean got a nice shot. He actually got a nice shot.
I try to tell Tate, he's out the boy. You heard me? He think I'm shooting up bricks. Yeah.
But definitely appreciate it, Lala.
Thank y'all for.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you for coming.
So that was Lala. Y'all definitely hit her up. If y'all need some massages or gifts, holidays coming around the corner. So give someone a massage or something like that.
Give me.
And like you said, somebody in the city. We always supporting our city. A lot of the stuff so far, everything that has built this channel has been people from New Orleans, from the production to the S-Dot doing our intro, to the guys that mixed and mastered our sound engineer. He's from New Orleans as well. And Lyndon, who filmed us. Tay had us do a photo shoot, and everything. Like
why you had to say Tay had us do a photo shoot? Like I made y'all do it.
Well, you actually
Tay set up for us. Tay allowed us to do a photo shoot. The nice photos that we have, that we've been, displaying throughout the season.
No, you said
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it in any negative way. I've been trying to give everyone their flowers.
She said, "We doing this shit. Get y'all asses over here and take these goddamn photos."
All I'm saying is we've been trying our best to support those in the city.
Yes.
I stake my flag on that.
And Zig, no excuses. T Dunn has posted it, and I know you reposted it. She's gonna be in Baton Rouge.
Oh yeah. We already got that set up. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Getting that plate. A few plates. Actually.
Keep seeing you putting on your cart.
I am freezing. I'm freezing.
It's hot outside.
I think it's like 68 in my house right now.
I like a cold house though.
I like it freezing. I sleep balled up like in a ball.
Ain't tripping. 50 degrees. I'm good. That's my temperature.
Yeah, I sleep in a ball.
But
I can't wait till the temp drop outside. I'm gonna just open a window.
It should be this weekend. They got a front coming through. They said the low is like in the 50s. So
2 fronts coming.
Yeah.
I think from that storm that's about to hit Florida again. So yeah.
Yep. So that's really all I got. We don't have anyone else waiting in the weight room that want to jump on. So I'll let you go ahead and close us out, S. Ryder.
I mean, you can keep us, all three of us. They ain't got to be singled out. I just want to take this time out. First and foremost, thanks to y'all, the community, for all the love and support y'all have shown us through season 2, for all 10 episodes, for people that's been listening to us, audio, from people that's been texting us, letting us know how much the show has helped them in life, and just in general, how this podcast is like unique. I want to give all my shout outs first and foremost to Tay Talks for all her hard work as far as like the promoting, the constant, letting us know, look, this was got to be done. This is what needs to be done on this date, that date. She really did a great job being a co-host. And I always consider all of us leaders. There's no such thing as one boss. We're all the leaders, and we know that.
You're definitely the boss. You're definitely the boss.
You're a boss too. Also, Ziggy the Beast, of course, he is the mastermind behind the productions. Man, he made sure the show runs smoothly. He's our moderator. So shout out to him. I'm giving my co-hosts and the bosses of the show their flowers. Shout out to S-Dot. Rest in peace, Dwayne, for making the theme song. Shout out to Cass Major for the beat. Shout out to Lyndon for the photography. And like I said, once again, shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now and people that go back and listen to this. We appreciate y'all, because without y'all likes and supports and reposts, this show, this podcast would not be nothing. So once again, thank y'all so much for the support y'all gave us and the love y'all showed us through season 2, all 10 episodes, and season 3 will be in 2023. So that's all I can give y'all right now. That's all we can give y'all. And like I said, I know Zig got his gaming podcast, and we also know that Tay is working on other, business deals, and she's also got her platform going to be coming up soon, probably next year. Tay Talks, but continuously support Zig, Tay, and who knows, your boy might be doing something too as well to try to keep the train flowing. So most definitely, man, we're gonna keep continuously pump out content for y'all. So it won't be the last y'all see from us. But thank y'all so much for all the support and love.
Got anything, Tay?
No, I don't have anything to say.
No. We're not in the, no. We can't end the season with Tay saying I ain't got nothing.
I mean, I don't have anything. I've enjoyed my time here. It's been nothing short of amazing. Like I come on here every Tuesday, no matter how tired I am, exhausted, no matter how the week went, and I come here and I'm happy that I came. Like I enjoy every moment of it. I have to thank Sean for giving me the opportunity to come on here, because I mean that's where it all started. I was in here about to wing it by myself and figure it out, but he was like, "Hey, come join us, get your wings, and fly from there." And I appreciate it.
So,
and I appreciate Zig also from backing away from a lot of things, a lot of projects that he had going on to focus more on what we had going on. Like that takes a lot to really separate some other stuff and put this first. So I appreciate you for doing that as well. And everybody who come here every Tuesday and supports, repost, comment, buying merch, like everything. Like nothing anybody does, it doesn't go unnoticed. Like we see it. We see everything you're doing, everything y'all have going on. Thank you. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Shorter than Sean.
Definitely appreciate both of y'all. Yeah, Peter, so I'll expound on it. Like with the holidays coming up, man, like with me being married, and then one thing y'all gonna realize with being married is like when these holidays come up, it's a tug of war of like, well, you spent Thanksgiving with them last year, and then you gonna come. There's gonna be some times I probably ain't even gonna make it some of these weeks with the holidays coming up and everything. So you got Thanksgiving, then right after Thanksgiving, then like you got Christmas coming up. So we'll kind of like let the holidays kind of do its thing and then come back fresh after the new year.
I would say this too, Peter. Even though you might not see all three of us as on Tuesdays, if we're able to and we're available to, the only times you may see us come together, or you might see me and Zig or just myself, is probably if we have a topic that has to be talked about, or like Zig did with the sports, or of course the unfortunate death of Takeoff, or just in general with this Kyrie Irving, the anti-Semitic type of situations, shit like that. You might see us come on, but it won't be 2 hours. It might be like a 30 to an hour if the time is available for all three of us. Sometimes it might be Zig and Tay. Who knows? We'll still pump content out, but we're not going to do anything related, like as far as the podcast on Tuesdays until 2023.
Yeah. So we still do bonus content, like Ezra says. So we might still pump out, a few one-offs just to kind of keep everybody engaged. Right. But we'll come back hard with the season, because a lot of things that people might not see on the back end. It's a lot of prepping, a lot of planning, a lot of production goes into running these shows, and then also a lot of money goes into like equipment. So now that'll give us some time to upgrade some equipment, get some new things on my end, get some new software to kind of make the show a little better, certain things like that. So that's the reason behind it, but we definitely appreciate y'all support and everything like that. So, but yeah, that's all I got, bro. And then, we'll have our final post show after this. Yes. And if y'all want to kick back and chat with us for a little bit. And then that'll be it, man. This was S Rider. Up there is Tay Talks. I'm Ziggy the Beast, and we just hashed out season 2 of Let's Hash It Out podcast. Definitely appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S Rider, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the Beast, he be streaming, that man is built for next. Take talk, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S dotted, I'm camping smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
All right, y'all. That was season 2 is now in the books. We did it. So Tay, I got a question for you. Tay. It's it's just from a content creator perspective, from someone that's getting ready to start their own. We've talked about this before, but I guess maybe an updated answer to your question, to the question that I asked you before, is like, you know, doing this podcast and, you know, creating content and running social medias and everything like that. Like, what have you learned like thus far? You know, as you've been in this space now, I think it's been a year now, right? Mm-hmm. Just about in this space. Like, what have you learned thus far, like that you probably didn't know when you first signed up to say like, all right, I'm doing this, let's do it?
I didn't know it would be so much. Like, I didn't know it would be so time consuming. I didn't realize how much work actually has to be put into it in the background. Like, it's one thing to say, hey, I'm gonna get on here and speak my mind and everybody gonna vibe. But it's another thing to sit back and you're looking for topics, you're trying to find ideas, you're looking for different ways to do promo that catch people's eyes. Like, it's so much in the background that you have to do that you want to do. Like, y'all know one thing. I didn't text y'all about 50 million times, bro. I need y'all promo. Like,
thanks.
For me, I can say for myself, like when I'm on social media, like when I scroll on TikTok or I'm scrolling on Instagram, I realize I see some of the same stuff pop up over and over and over and over again because there's so many people promoting it. Like, it's different people from different angles. So for me, I took that and ran with it. It's like, okay, y'all, we got to do promo. Mm-hmm. And my goal is, I will always tell myself, like, if I get 1 follower a day, makes a difference. If I get 1 more subscriber a day, that makes a difference. So we have 365 days a year. If every day I get 1 new subscriber, I should have at least 365 subscribers in a year. Like, that's just how I look at it. Of course, you want more to reach any and everybody that you can, but the goal is every day at least 1 more of 1 person from every angle. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my thing. Like, when I'm sitting here and I have a moment to myself, like if I open up my phone, my notes are updated every time I'm talking to my friends and we chatted up about something. Like, you were saying something about the love languages. Me and one of my friends, I would say maybe like a week and a half ago, just talked about love language. And it was so funny because I put on my list and I was like, we already have everything for this season. I was like, so I'm gonna pocket this for next season and hopefully open up next season with a bang. Literally was just sitting there talking with her a week and a half ago about it. And then when y'all said, I was like, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, because it's things like that. When you're talking to people, certain things come up. And when those things come up, you're like, let me jot this down because I don't want to forget it. And I do that often. Like I have little tablets, little notes from work in my purse. Like things we may talk about in work or things that may come up. I literally have to go in, and when I get home, I write it down in my book or I type it in my phone. When it hit my mind, that's when I write it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I write it down. So this has been a learning experience for me, from promo to working with others trying to get ideas together. It's one thing to bounce off yourself and it's just like, hey, it's my idea, my way. And it's another thing to compromise and kind of go different ways with different people, because my belief is not always y'all belief and y'all belief is not always my belief. So it's a mixture of business, making sure business is handled and everyone is comfortable while doing it. So like I said, it's a lot. I didn't know anything about setting up a store, but at this point now I do have a store online. I haven't published it. I haven't put it out for things to be purchased yet, but I actually do have my store there. It is published, but I have not posted anything about it yet. But I've been working. Like people assume like when we're not on here, we're just posting on Instagram and not, but it's a lot of stuff that we sit back and do to make sure business is handled. It's a lot of stuff we do as far as making sure we bring the content to you guys and we bring it the correct way. Like there's a lot of times in this season where it's like a lot of things I wanted to say, but I didn't want to speak from a hurt place. So I sat there and I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. And everybody's like, oh my God, Tay, like I had people text me and was like, you don't have nothing to say? Like, I can't believe you didn't say anything. But like sometimes you have to learn in this business, you have to let the moment be what it is and don't spoil it with throwing hot water on it. If it's cool, it's cool. Don't spoil it by throwing heat to the fire. Like, don't do it. Everything is all good. But like I said, it's a learning experience. It's going to be a time when I start my podcast and I have somebody on there that's saying some stuff and I'm like, I ain't with this. I don't agree with it. I ain't fit. But I'm going to have to, I'm not going to say dumb it down, but I'm going to have to make sure I express myself, but in a way that I'm not offending someone. So it is a learning process. Like every day I get on here, or even with us when it's just us three and we're going over things, like it's a learning process as far as dealing with others and coming together with ideas to make one great show. Just one.
Facts.
We've had 10. So plus last season. So it's a learning experience. It's worth it. I enjoy it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
the most I've talked, huh? Proud of me.
No. I'm just soaking it in and just getting your feedback. Really is what I was getting. Just kind of getting your feedback because I want to make sure too that you're learning as well and you're growing, and I'm not wasting your time from like a production standpoint, and I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm here. Like we want to make it to where
and
you're
I
getting
would say this, with time I would love to learn production things as well, because there's gonna be times where you're not available and we got to roll, or one of us want to roll and somebody else is not available. So I think it's another thing too to learn the different aspects of it. So at least we come on and do the basics. I ain't saying I'm about to have some stuff flying across and all of that, but I'll see my face and I'll see their face in the comments. Yeah. And highlight a comment or two. But that's about it.
Y'all will see how easy it is too. It's just like learning the software like anything else. Like you just have to learn what stuff is, what buttons to press, and hotkeys, like certain things like that. So
just like Haley in the houses.
So like just say like for instance to mute, to disable a camera, like so if someone just start doing something wild, instead of having to move my mouse all the way over, I could just hit the V button and it'll just like cut the camera off.
Gotcha.
It's like certain things like that so you could be able to think quick. So I'll ask Sean the same question. Like, so when we first started, Sean, what have you learned now, that you didn't know from the beginning, or like as you look back from when we first started the podcast, like how are you happy with the growth? Like how do you see yourself now going into like the next season, and like what have you learned like thus far? It's a very loaded question, but just kind of just going back to the title of the show is like the season of growth. Just also wanted to like touch on it briefly.
Yeah.
As we reflect back on the season and where we started at and how we got here.
I mean, with me, this is the type of person I am. I'm always curious, to like the other side of the coin. Like I'm always the person that now I'll ask a question, but I want to listen from different people's perspective. There was a lot of topics this season that not only did you or they kind of educate me on, but also the community that made me look at certain things a little bit different. Just like I used to make, which I know people took, very serious, the horoscopes and signs. I was always the one joking about, I'm not really into that. I don't really think that's real, or people should really depend on that to determine the outcome of their happiness, their peace, or outcome of their future. But Tay brought somebody on who was an expert, and now my mind is open to something. You know what I'm saying? But the growth that I've experienced, like it's been amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I tell Tay and I tell everybody, I'm very hard on myself every episode because I'll go back, I'll either listen or rewatch the episode and ask myself, how can I get better at not only speaking, but like explaining my opinions and views a little different? How can I be a better host? How can I promote better? I always ask Tay, man, how you do certain things? You know what I'm saying? Zig, how you do the production stuff? I'm hard on myself because I feel like we can always be better than the last episode. And I do that because in order for this podcast to grow, you know what I'm saying, you have to have some type of criticism or some type of failure to get, greater. And I always grade myself hard. I'm always probably giving myself a B, even though somebody might be like, what you talking about? Like, you do a phenomenal job. I appreciate that, but you're not seeing what I'm seeing. I'm really in tune to this shit because if Tay gonna give 100% and Zay gonna give 100%, I can't come on the show giving 85%. It's just not gonna work like that. But the growth, I mean, it's been amazing, bro. Like, think about it. They had people asking me to come on their podcast, and I was like new to this. Like, I ain't, like people were like, how long you been doing a podcast? Oh, about 2-3 months. Really? You sound like you've been doing this for a couple of years. I said, no. Maybe I just know how to speak about certain topics and just speak what's on my mind and not sugarcoat stuff. Even though Tay says I hold back a couple of things, but I think we came to terms in this season where I opened up a little bit more and gave people, besides that other topic, you don't leave that alone. But I think we did a great job of. I feel like the growth though, y'all pushed me to be better. And yeah, man, it's just, and I'm glad to see what Tay came from. Like I told you, like I literally went on Twitter and Tay was like, I'm starting up a podcast. And I was like, well, me and Zig need a woman's opinion. And I was like, Tay, what's up? It's been a minute since we talked. And you remember me on like, what's up, Tay? Because we wasn't talking for years.
So you was a DM in my creep, a creep in my DM.
She probably thought Sean like, man, what's this dude?
Because we didn't talk. We really didn't talk, bro. Like no, like real shit. We never we probably followed each other on the platform, but it wasn't like, oh, we'll like each other's stuff. It was just like we'll just click the follow button. Yeah, you're somebody you follow.
Yeah.
But we didn't talk for years. But during the time that me and Zig was just doing the shows, when we were just talking and we had our little segments and stuff like that, I was like, well.
Yeah, they was like, y'all just men, y'all can't speak on this. We was like, whoa, my bad.
Which in general, to be honest with you, Tay, we did a great job of like speaking, but we didn't make it to the point where we was like bashing women. It was just like we can only speak from the outside looking in type shit. But we knew we needed a woman's perspective on the platform to make it stick out.
Yeah, you DM'd me on February the 28th.
Damn.
The end of Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I just went back and looked. February 28th.
And then that's when we didn't think Tay was gonna stay the whole, like we didn't know what this was gonna be. Like for the people that's still out there, we didn't know this was gonna become what it was. It was pretty much the honest truth. We was like, man, Tay, you trying to start your podcast up? Won't you come be on our platform for a couple of episodes, get your feet wet? That way, when it's time for you to start yours up, you're right there, like you
Mm-hmm.
And then people started requesting Tay. Man, when Tay coming back on?
Yeah, they really was.
So we was like, we made that
asking for.
Right. We made that Stephanie
said, "Hey Tay." What's up, Stephanie?
Hey, Steph.
So we pretty much asked Tay, like, Tay, would you like to be a part of the show? Like, and of course, we didn't say be a part of our show. It was like, would you like to be a part of the show? And you became the show. This is how this trifecta came about. And like I said, Zig was the one that got me into podcasting. I tell everybody that what's going on. Zig was the one that got me into podcasting because he knew how I was about sports. And that's how it came about. Just him. He had his own little platform. He was like, Sean, come on here and talk about sports. But then he was like, man, the stuff you post on Instagram, maybe you can start talking about that on the podcast. That's when I came and said, hey, let's hash it out. And that's what we did. We made it a whole platform, and this is where we at. So it was a lot of hard work. And just to piggyback off of what Tay said, a lot of people think that you could just come on here the day of and start speaking on stuff. Nah, it's a lot of hard work. Trust me. Coming up with topics that people can relate to and stuff like that is very, very hard. In the production and the promoting, trying to be professional, it's a lot of hard work. So that's what I took from it. There's a lot of stuff that goes. You can get on here and you can speak and you can speak and speak and speak, but behind the production, it's a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's more work than you expect. So that's why I said I appreciate everything that
at least for our expectations.
Right.
Because you technically could just go in here and just talking to a hot mic and not prep and everything, but, you gotta be able to live with the results that come from that.
Right. If you're trying to make something big like this podcast, which I always manifest, this will be $1 million podcast one day. Just like Tay.
Shout out to Tay. She sharing the reboot massage from our guest today.
I've been trying to do that for like an hour. I know y'all probably like, dang, her head keeps.
You could have asked me. I could have.
But I tried to put it in the chat on YouTube, but it wouldn't post it.
Okay, so next time, this is a little hack. You could put it in a private chat, and then copy and paste it, and then put it on the one in YouTube, or not. I could just do it too, because I could just copy and paste it from here.
Yeah, because I said okay. I comment on Facebook. I was like, let me try it on Facebook. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go and try her out. Like my shoulder on both sides at the top, it's been like so tight, like I can feel it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, hit up Lala, and she'll get you straight.
Yeah.
Like she, got the degree in it and everything. Like she does this. She like, I do this, but I let her, explain that and do everything with that. But definitely appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that came through throughout the season. If this is your first time seeing us, we appreciate y'all. We have a catalog of content to hopefully satisfy y'all. I know y'all probably haven't seen everything, so definitely go through and check out our catalog. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream. We still got like 16 people in. Hit that like button on your way out. For those that haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And for those that are on other platforms, Facebook, Twitch, and some other platforms, YouTube is our main platform. So make sure you cross on over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Let's Hash It Out podcast. You look us up, and you see the logo above Tay's head on the screen. Look for that and follow us and everything like that. Other than that, we'll see y'all on the next one. Make sure you follow us on Instagram to stay up to date with what we got going on. We're not going away. We just not going to be posting weekly episodes as of right now, but we'll still be on Instagram. We'll still be here doing bonus content and everything like that. So until then, we bid you farewell, and y'all have happy holidays from the Let's Hash It Out podcast crew. This is S Rider. That's Tay Talks. I'm Ziggy the Beast, and we'll see y'all next year.
Thank you.
Yeah, Stephanie, get the merch. Get the merch.